You are listening to the Colorado Community Radio Network. This is Rocky Flats, and I am sitting backstage with the infamous Prof.
Hey guys, hi.
We got a camera, which is something I don't normally do, so I'm very alien to it. You're probably much more used to that thing than I am, at least being on that side of it.
I was going to totally ignore it, but...
Yeah, alright.
Whatever.
You should. So, Time Bomb Tour. I just want to start on that right off first. How many stops have you done so far, roughly?
1.
Really? This is the start, huh? This is the start?
This is the second show. We got our ass kicked yesterday. We got about 2 hours of sleep. We were in Omaha.
Oh, gosh. Nice.
And we were like, this already feels like mid-tour, like we feel beat up. Like these dudes are like, we were like eating across the street and we're all like this, like heads down on the table. So we're having fun.
Cool. So that'll lead to the next question. What can we expect from tonight's show?
It's interesting. I like what's going on with Minnesota and Novion. Like they're kind of like DJing. They're the two guys who are opening up for the Time Bomb Tour, and they're like starting to DJ for each other, and like out of nowhere there's like this dynamic going on that I just really like watching. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then I'm out with Willy Wonka. This is his first DJing full-time touring big gig.
He's going with you the whole tour?
The whole tour,
Okay.
yeah. So about a month and a half or something like that, 2 months.
Nice.
And he's made a bunch of beats for me, and we've just worked with each other for years, so it's cool to have him come out and play his own songs.
Right.
He dances a little bit harder to his own songs.
So let's talk a little bit about the new album coming out. Let's talk about the single, Time Bomb.
Yeah.
I have only listened to it twice in the fury that is my radio life, but what is the inspiration for that song? What is that song really about to you?
I don't know. Honestly, when I hear songs and I make songs, I what the beat feels like to me, I get the beat first and that just inspires me. So the way it sounds, the way it makes me feel is how I wrote to it. And it makes me feel really good. It's energetic, bright. And so I started writing about, I'm just feeling good. I got a bottle from the liquor store, and like, when sometimes the funnest part of the night is like before you really get sloppy, like just
Right.
the anticipation of the night is kind of what it's about. Like it's a time bomb, something crazy is gonna happen, but you're still aware of what's going on, and the anticipation is there.
Right. What do you feel? Well, let me go to the different route. You seem to make a lot of positive feeling music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a few little darker sides in there. Where do you think that comes from in yourself, just having that mode?
I like being happy, I guess, I've like, arguing with previous girlfriends and stuff, like I'll just start laughing in the middle of an argument. Like I can't help it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know. So, if I had like huge, big, tragic events happen in my life, where it's like, that's just kind of how I learn to deal with things. And be, Slug said it before. He was like, party music is struggle music. It's like, so if you just want to get together and have fun and express yourself with people and let loose, like that's important too. So, I try and cover everything. I got blues tracks or just anything that inspires me. I don't really put any rules on it, but I just tend to make happy music, I guess, overall.
I mean, and I noticed too, lyrically, it may not, if you take those lyrics objectively, they could even be presented as darker in some of your songs, but then you cast them into a positive light with your music.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you think that is almost like a form of therapy for you?
Oh yeah, dark sarcasm, self-deprecating humor and stuff. This is Willy Wonka.
Come on in, Wonka. Say hello to the camera.
What up, what's the word?
He's got to go on stage in 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
He's opening tonight and DJing for me.
Nice.
But yeah, just like if someone if I meet someone and they just like self-deprecate themselves and make fun of themselves right away, I'm like, that's an immediate sign that like I like them a lot.
That's all like the art of comedy, essentially. I mean, do you consider yourself a comedian? In a sense.
No, I mean I think I got funny jokes and I can like clown around with the homies and like make funny jokes. Maybe. Well, can I try one out now?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, which side of the chicken has the most feathers?
Which one?
The outside.
Holy crap, no.
So do you consider me a comedian?
No. Well, I mean, you told the joke. You delivered a joke, and it was heard.
So
I guess technically.
I don't think I consider myself a comedian.
Gotcha. What do you find? What do you find the most, I should say, attractive thing about making your records, about touring, about being Prof? What do you find is the most inviting thing to you as a giver?
The titties.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. People just, it's just really weird battling with how like people glamorize this and like start to treat me different. I just, I don't get it. So like, what I find attractive, I guess, is like being on stage and feeling all the energy and having people sing a song with me. And you know, there's like crazy medical benefits for people getting together and singing in church and stuff. And like, you know, I think it's super similar now. It's like church for the millennials or something, you know. So like that's powerful and that makes me feel good. I guess that's attractive to me, you know. But like, I honestly could really take or leave like any, you know, getting pussy or like acting cool, like looking good or whatever.
Sure,
like,
sure.
you know, like I'm human and you know, if I got a booger in my nose, I want you to tell me. But yeah.
Yeah. That right there, that last sentence is a great answer.
I'm in it for the music and the art and how it makes me feel. So.
Yeah. Music videos. You do a lot of music videos. Who is that something that you take an artistic role in, or do you contract that out to different
I've directed or co-directed most every music video I've been in.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So where do you make the ideas and everything, and then
my manager Mike Campbell says we can't afford that, we can't afford that, we can't afford that. So I got a team. I like dream super big and
yeah.
We try really hard on videos because we kind of like developed a reputation of really good videos. So it's like now when it's like, okay, I got these songs done. Now it's like time to film videos. It's like, how the fuck are we gonna do the last one? You know?
Yeah.
So it's almost I don't like it. I'm gonna put out a real shitty video so then like people can set the bar low, then I can slowly crawl up.
That's kind of what Slug did in a way.
Oh, he's got the shittiest music videos ever back in the day. Yeah.
Like the whatever Kirby or whatever. It's like, I'm gonna take a home video of my cat. There's my music video.
Yeah. He's got some good ones recently.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, what are some inspirations for you musically? Who do you like right now that are coming out that you're listening to?
Recently?
Or just in your life?
That wall behind you is filled with people who performed here.
Yeah.
And those when I'm painting or walking my dog or something, like I'm just like reading down the list here. Like Ray Charles is huge influence. Like I love Ray Charles, Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, Billie Holiday. Like that's like Louis Armstrong is crazy. I've been listening to a lot of Viper, Delta Jazz. But then I like Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Like I love him. I think he's got like the best instrument in terms of his voice right now. Like I think he's an incredible singer if you really break it down.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm all over the place, man. Cat Stevens. My mom listens to Cat Stevens. I like that.
What's his name now?
Lil Jon. I like that shit. Like all the extremes. You know what I mean?
So, when you perform, what's one of your favorite songs to perform?
President with Willy Wonka. he made that beat, and performing it with him is like always the highlight of the show. It's pretty nasty, it's powerful, it's wet, sweaty, it's violent,
visual.
It's inspirational,
Sounds orgasmic.
That's a good word for it.
Orgasm.
How long are you on this tour for? When does it end?
I don't think it's ever gonna end, man.
Never end.
I'm
The never ending tour.
Let me see this. Can I see the lanyard?
Yeah, that's on the lanyard.
So there's so many cities, and I'm like, we're just like way at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's
from the bottom up.
So end of February, if everything goes according to plan, right?
Yeah, and actually dates are going to be added, so it'll be more like March.
Gotcha.
Like that.
Gotcha.
So I got a question, all right? So if you, after this tour, what do you want to leave folks with? Like, what's the goal? What are you leaving people with on this tour? Like, if you were conveying a message, or if you were going to pack it down into the nectar of why you're out touring right now, what are people going to be left with?
That's a good question. I just want to repeat that for the recording. you know, if you were to convey a message through this tour to your audience, what is that message, you know, overall?
You know, like I said, there's value in escape and everything. I think like that value, like overall, like everybody's online right now on Yelp. They're like, everybody's rating everything. You go on Amazon, and my dad used to always brag like, "This is the best in the world. This is the best boot in the world." And yeah, no one really knew, but like now, people tell everybody like they really know what is good and what is not. You can't hide anything. So I want to, like, if people are starting to travel hours and hours to come see me in the rain. They're taking flights. I want to make sure it's worth their while. It's, you know, they got incredible value. Like, I don't want to have everybody be like, I traveled 5 hours to see you when it was whack, you know.
Yeah.
I want these people to have crazy experiences and to grow, have them leave and tell their homies about it.
Is that what you like to have from your audience at the shows? Like to have, make them, give them a wild, almost an, I would say, unoppressed sort of feeling at the show?
Like a movie, you know, I love movies. I love to just escape and, like, you know, in a dark room, just watch a movie on my laptop or go out to the movies and just be like, just completely in a different world. And so if I can do that with a couple of these songs and, you know, provide a movie, some escape, you know.
Nice. What's the last good movie you liked?
Oh man. I feel like I saw a weird horror movie that I was actually scared a couple scenes, which is rare for me. It was the Jane Doe. The autopsy of Jane Doe.
Interesting.
It was kind of rare. I came across it. It was because of ratings. I was like, oh, it was highly rated on Rotten Tomatoes and Reddit. So it was pretty good. Kind of scary, weird horror movie.
Nice.
That's the last one.
Nice. Well, trying to rack my brain for any other questions.
I'm finished. I finished my record that'll come out this year, 2017.
Yeah. Do you have a month or just know it's coming out this year?
Yeah, I just finished. I tried to hopefully all the recording in the vocal booth before I left, so they're still mixing, mastering. I'm waiting for a couple guest verses on the record and stuff like that. So.
What's the name of the whole album?
Unannounced. Yeah, not yet.
You make that last?
Not yet. No, I know the name, but
I'm not gonna say it.
It's just too early.
No exclusive here. No.
Not yet. I don't know.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, we're probably gonna organize some sort of push or something.
Gotcha. Let's see. What do you do after a show?
First thing after a show, I rush backstage, sweaty, and like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Because if I feel like I'm not gonna throw up or I ran a crazy race, like I could have gained more. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
First thing I do is I come backstage, drink some water, and I fart a bunch.
Nice.
That just I don't know. I think my body goes on submarine mode. Like all the holes get like small and close up, and like I'm in battle mode, you know. And like I don't be farting or burping up there. So then when I come out here, it's like I fart for about 10 minutes, take a couple shots of whiskey, and then go talk to some people.
Nice, nice. Are you on the road right after this show again? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you guys driving or flying everywhere?
Driving.
Yeah, just,
All that merch and stuff.
yeah.
People.
Yeah.
How often do you come to Colorado?
I come to Colorado as much as I possibly fucking can.
Have you ever played in Boulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox Theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Play Boulder.
Gotta catch that next time.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm playing
Fort
Fort
Collins.
Collins.
Yeah.
I played Red Rocks a couple times. Sold out with Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing shows. What do you think about Red Rocks? Like that menu?
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah. So whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, that's
You know the answer, dude.
right? I know people that just take their drum sets there when it's open during the day just so they can play on the stage. You know, it's ridiculous. All right, well, thank you for your time, Prof.
Hey,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it. And I hope it's a great show. I know it'll be a great show. It's my first Prof show, so I'm excited.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. No pressure. But again, thank you for your time, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.